Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Monday. We've got 11 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. Working our way to 22.3K subs, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Really good promos, especially with FanDuel. New customers bet 5, get 200 in bonus bets guaranteed, plus a free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket, guys. So take advantage of that in the description below. We got NFL coming up this week. And yeah, we'll hop in it. 11 matchups today. Starting with the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at minus 175. The Cardinals plus 140 with the over-under at 7.5. Cardinals coming into this matchup 69 and 68. The Brewers 80 and 57. Pitching for the Cardinals is Andre Palante with an ERA of 3.80. Pitching for the Brewers is Freddie Peralta with an ERA of 3.70. Palante, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Peralta, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts. He's coming off back-to-back 0-run games. St. Louis coming off back-to-back Yankees wins. Looked really good in that Yankees series. Brewers coming off a Reds loss yesterday, ending their little 5-game winning streak they were on. St. Louis 1-5 on the road against the Brewers. 4-12 straight up against the Brewers, where they haven't really been very good. Palante hasn't been horrible on the mound. He's been pretty decent here, but I love Freddie. Back-to-back 0-run games, only giving up 1 run in 3 starts here. I think I got to take the Brewers at home. Next matchup, we got the Chicago White Sox versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at minus 380. The White Sox plus 280 with the over-under at 8.5. White Sox coming into this matchup 31 and 107. Baltimore 79 and 59. Pitching for the White Sox is Chris Flexen with an ERA of 5.29. Pitching for Baltimore is Corbin Burns with an ERA of 3.29. Flexen, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Burns, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. White Sox, they've lost their last 10, getting swept by the Mets. Baltimore coming off a Rockies win. The White Sox 1-7 against Baltimore. 3-17 on the road here, where they've been horrible. Yeah, don't like flexing on the mound. Hasn't really been that great this season. Burns been good this season. He's had a couple bad games here, his last few, aside from his last game, which was pretty good. But yeah, got to take Baltimore. White Sox just playing bad. Haven't been good against Baltimore at all here. Yeah, give me the Orioles at home. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Kansas City Royals. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at minus 110 with the over-under at 8. Guardians coming into this matchup 78 and 59. The Royals 75 and 63. Pitching for the Guardians is Gavin Williams with an ERA of 4.99. Pitching for the Royals is Michael Wacha with an ERA of 3.50. Williams, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Wacha, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Cleveland, coming off a Pittsburgh win. The Royals, they're on a 5-game losing streak right now, getting swept by the Astros in 4 games. Cleveland, if you look at the numbers, they're 1-4 against the Royals, 1-7 on the road against the Royals here. They have not been good against the Royals. Both pitchers give up some runs here, so I mean, not the greatest pitching matchup. Yeah, you got to pick 'em scenario. You got Royals who struggle and the Guardians who struggle against the Royals here. Neither team playing too hot right now. They just played the series before, and the Royals won 3 out of 4 here. So I like the Royals to bounce back. Struggling right now. They're really good at home against Cleveland. Give me the Royals to bounce back at home today. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus the Cincinnati Reds. Houston opening up as road favorites at minus 165. The Reds plus 130 with the over-under at 9.5. Astros coming into this matchup 75 and 62. The Reds 65 and 73. Pitching for Houston is Justin Verlander with an ERA of 4.16. Let's see. Pitching for the Reds is Julian Aguilar with an ERA of 6.43. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 1 strikeout. Verlander, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Houston on a 5-game winning streak. They just came off a 4-game sweep against the Royals. The Reds, coming off a Brewers win, but man, they've been very spotty. I mean, 3-7 in their last 10. Haven't really put anything together. Houston 11-4 on the road, where they've played very well here. The Reds 2-8 at home. Yeah, I like the Astros here. Playing well, coming off a great series. Give me the Astros on the road. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at -130. Arizona +115 with the over-under at 9. Dodgers coming into this matchup 82 and 55. Arizona 77 and 60. Pitching for the Dodgers is Jack Flaherty with an ERA of 3.07. Pitching for Arizona is Eduardo Rodriguez with an ERA of 5.06. Flaherty, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Dodgers, losing 14-3 yesterday. That just shows you that baseball, the hardest sport to predict. Can't predict a team to come out and lose 14-3. You just can't predict it when it's a good matchup. That's just how it is. You just got to move on to the next day. That's how it goes. Dodgers 10-0 on a Monday. Interesting little stat there. Rodriguez hasn't been the best on the mound. He gives up runs here. Flaherty, he's been okay. Nothing too crazy here, but I expect a big bounce back from the Dodgers. We didn't see a good game from them yesterday. Couldn't hit. Arizona was just on a heater, but Dodgers, they've won 2 out of the 3 so far against Arizona. They've played well this series. Just one of those random games that happen. I like the Dodgers to bounce back today, and I'll take LA on the road. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Tigers versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at -200. Detroit +160 with the over-under at 8. Detroit coming into this matchup 70 and 68. The Padres 78 and 61. Pitching for the Padres is Joe Musgrove with an ERA of 4.31. Pitching for Detroit, currently it's undecided. So be sure to check that info when it does get released here. Let's see. Musgrove, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's been very solid here. He's only given up 5 runs in his last 5 starts here. Coming off some very good games on the mound. Detroit coming off back-to-back Boston wins. Padres coming off a Tampa Bay win. Detroit 5-1 on the road here, but they are just 2-4 on the road against the Padres. Padres 9-3 at home. I'm liking the Padres here. I like Joe Musgrove on the mound. He's been very good. We'll see who ends up pitching for Detroit here. But I'm liking the pitching for the Padres. Give me the Padres at home. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Twins versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Minnesota opening up a slight road favorites at -115. Tampa Bay -105 with the over-under at 8. Minnesota coming into this matchup 74 and 62. The Rays 67 and 69. Pitching for the Twins is Simeon Woods Richardson with an ERA at 3.85. Pitching for the Rays is Zach Littell with an ERA at 3.82. Richardson, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Littell, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Minnesota coming off a Toronto win. Tampa Bay coming off a Padres loss. Minnesota just 2-8 against Tampa. They have not been very good head-to-head here. You look at the pitching. The pitching is about the same. Both pitchers going to give up anywhere from 1 to like 3-ish runs. So no real advantage there. Minnesota just been very bad against the Rays here. And I haven't really played that well. I mean, they haven't built up 2 wins in a while. Rays haven't played well either. Give me a shot with the Rays plus 1.5 at home with both teams struggling. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Oakland Athletics. Seattle opening up as road favorites at minus 150. Oakland plus 125 with the over-under at 7.5. Seattle coming into this matchup 69-68. Oakland 59-78. Pitching for Seattle is Logan Gilbert with an ERA at 3.09. Pitching for Oakland is Osvaldo Bido with an ERA at 3.21. Gilbert, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 0 runs, had 10 strikeouts. Bido, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Seattle coming off back-to-back LA losses. Just a bad series for them. Oakland, they're coming off back-to-back Ranger losses. Seattle, they are 9-1 on the road against Oakland. 16-3 against Oakland. They've been really good against Oakland here. Gilbert coming off a 0-run game. I mean, a very good game. His other games coming off a 6-3 run game prior. So you hope he can stay around the 0-run game in this game here. Disappointing series against the Angels here. I like them to bounce back here. They've been so dominant against Oakland and great on the road against them. I think I'm going to roll with the Mariners on the road. Next matchup, we got the Boston Red Sox versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at minus 125. Boston plus 110 with the over-under at 8. Boston coming into this matchup 70-66. The Mets 73-64. Pitching for Boston is Brian Bello with an ERA of 4.66. Pitching for the Mets is Luis Severino with an ERA of 4.14. Bello, his last start, he pitched 8 innings. Gave up 0 runs. Had 9 strikeouts. Severino, his last start, he pitched 4 innings. Gave up 4 runs. Had 9 strikeouts. Boston on a 2-game losing streak, coming off back-to-back Detroit losses. The Mets, they're on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a 3-game White Sox sweep. Boston, they've been really good against the Mets. 8-1 against the Mets. 6-1 on the road against the Mets here, where they've been really good. Pretty even pitching matchup. Both pitchers had good games, and they have those bad games where they give up 4+ runs. I think it's a good spot for Boston. They've been really good against the Mets here on the road and just straight up head-to-head. I know they've struggled a bit here, but they're very sneaky today because they've been really good against them. I'm going to take a shot with Boston plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at minus 150. The Pirates plus 125 with the over-under at 7.5. Pirates coming into this matchup 63-73. The Cubs 71-66. Pitching for the Pirates is Jared Jones with an ERA of 3.88. Pitching for the Cubs is Jamison Tylon with an ERA of 3.85. Jones, his last start, he pitched 4 innings. Gave up 5 runs. Had 4 strikeouts. Tylon, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 4 runs. Had 3 strikeouts. Tylon, 3 straight games have given up 4 runs here. You don't really love that. Pittsburgh coming off a Cleveland loss. You got the Cubs. Man, are they on a heater. 9-1 in their last 10. It shows their last 10. I saw the stat. They've gotten 100 runs. Like over 100 runs in their last 10 games, which is, I think, like their record or whatever. It's crazy. I mean, they've had 5 of their last 10 games, they've gotten double digits. 14, 14, 18, 14, 10. Crazy. They're on a nice 6-game winning streak. They're playing great right now. Cubs 6-2 at home. Yeah, they're hot. You hope that the numbers go down for Tylon on the mound, not giving up 4 runs in every matchup. I got to take the hot team. I mean, they got the hottest bats in the league right now. Give me the Cubs at home. In the last matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the Texas Rangers. Yankees opening up as road favorites at -185. The Rangers +150 with the over-under at 8.5. Yankees coming into this matchup 79-58. The Rangers 65-72. Pitching for the Yankees is Garrett Cole with an ERA at 3.86. Pitching for the Rangers is Jack Leader with an ERA at 12.83. Cole, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Leader, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Yankees coming off a bad St. Louis series. Just didn't really play well. Rangers coming off back-to-back Oakland wins. They're 5-1 in their last 6. Yankees are 4-1 against the Rangers here. Leader has not been good on the mound for them. He just gives up a lot of runs here. I like Cole on the mound. He's only given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. They've been bad. I mean, they've been playing pretty bad here, but yeah, I do not like Jack Leader on the mound. He's just been getting lit up. Good bounce back for the Yankees, even though they've been some parlay killers, that is for sure. Give me the Yankees on the road today to bounce back. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Monday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.